All right. To keep it a real fast one. Angela Merkel's already out saying how bad the G20 Summit is about to go. That's called admitting defeat before the battle even happens. Sun Tzu, or Sun Woo-bin-se, he covered this one. That's victory. She knows Poland and Hungary are going to give her the finger. Maybe she has Macedonia on her side. Maybe. Possibly. I'm thinking probably not. uh, it won't take long for the Balkans to figure this out. Latvia, Estonia, it's not just not going to take that much time. It's just not going to take that much time. There's now no way of holding back the hemorrhaging of data now coming out of Sweden, that it's just a fucking dangerous failure. Venezuela, total fucking failure. That's just coming apart. Now you're seeing activist left elements. Abby Martin. I held back on this, but Abby Martin is doing everything she can to talk about, oh, these people are doing terrible things to the Chavistas. Oh, so what is she trying to do? The Chavistas happen to be more often the black Venezuelans, and they heavily supported commie shit, and now that it's going horribly wrong, all the more Spaniard mestizo types are who accomplish things are now like, fuck you, and they're of course pissed because they're starving, so of course they're killing off their competition, because that's what this is. One side decided to end their entire society, the other side tried to stop them, and now they're starving. I'm sorry, but to the winners go the spoils, and to the losers go the fucking rope. Unfortunately, in Venezuela, they would prefer to make it far more obvious that the communists are no longer respected, liked, and that they better fucking worry. They light these motherfuckers on fire. So, let's see, what was the other one? Oh yeah, Zero Hedge today had an article about, what do you think the baby boomers spent their money on in the first quarter? Healthcare, right? Oh, because, they're all so ill, and they oh, the healthcare, oh, the poor, and the health, and the needs, and no, they bought RVs. Luxury goods and RVs. Why? Because they don't have to buy healthcare. Their children are their fucking servants. Let's see, what else was... Oh, this is a little sign of victory. There's a cowboy. This cowboy knew the American songbook. One of my most fond memories of a past relationship was sitting down and watching my ex-girlfriend and her father play songs from the American songbook, him on his fiddle, her on her guitar, and they would sing. He came to me today, we were chatting, and he lamented the loss of tradition. About to admit something about him that I shouldn't, but he's gotten screwed. MGTOW guys, this is a man. He's gotten screwed. Now twice. You know what I'm talking about. He's old too. He's an old man. So important was he to the music scene of Eugene. There's a thing called Bluegrass Night that he helped start, because he was one of the only people who could actually play it, being he was a real cowboy. Jewish cowboy. Not even kidding. Not an R. Crumb joke. For those of you who could catch that. He knows. They need tradition. And I looked him in the face and I was like, all these young men who follow me online, who all these young men who voted for Trump, they have nothing, but they want tradition. And they'll do what it takes to create one. And you just got to understand, things have changed. And I mean, he's a Jewish cowboy. So he believes in right and justice. He believes in the little guy. You know, he plays the old tunes. He believes in the little guy, and the belief that the little guy can make it if he works hard, and that the guy in the press shirt and all that you know, he there's nothing that makes the clothes don't make the man. There we go. And he's seeing that it's all ending. He even has started to notice behavior of people. This guy likes his ladies. He's starting to notice. He can't say it. He can't come to terms with it. Can't come to terms with it. He knows that there's not enough guys out there who could do what he does, and there's a handful in this area who could do what he does, and he knows there's not really enough guys to keep the whole thing going. But you know, the horseshoeing, the whole industry, that whole industry is having its own troubles because of skill. It takes skill. That's a chevalier is an ancient skill. It literally is the ancient skill. Next to husbandry, and his world is ending. He was the counterculture at one time. Now, none of the songs he knows are even played by bluegrass bands. Most bluegrass fans don't even fucking know who Bill Monroe is. They're done. The Mika Brzezinski thing, well, they talk a gang of shit about all kinds of stuff. The daughter of, like, one of the worst people in American history, literally, Zbigniew Brzezinski. And people are like, oh, I can't believe you said this about Mika. And it's like, do you know who her dad was? Do you have any fucking idea? Of course you don't. Because all that matters is vagina and free shit. That's what the liberals got now. They have no memory. They have no culture. Their music sucks. Everything they're about sucks. And now they're declaring, overtly, they're just declaring their utter destruction. And still, fucking Louise Menshugana is out there trying to drum up, oh, but there's still this and that with the Russia thing and blah, 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 blah. And it's just pathetic to see, like, every whack motherfucker, Eric Boehlert, was it Sirota, one of them also? Like, all the fucking lamest leftist journalists. Desperate. And it's just great. And I just love, nationalism will thrive, fuckers. And you guys are going to be on, we're going to leave you alive and well to watch your fucking failure, to watch everything you ever worked for sink slowly. It's going to be magnificent. Total victory. Nothing less. And you make them watch it. You make them watch. You make them watch you burn their church, burn their cathedral. Their religion's going to fucking vanish, and they're going to sit there and watch. And they're going to learn to live with it or love it.